Hello, everybody, and welcome to the Judges Not Advice podcast, the only advice podcast on the entire internet that doesn't legally give advice. My name is Josh, and I am the judicious one.
My name is Rick, and I just dribbled on my shirt.
And my name is Christian, and I just dribbled in my pants.
And this is
fuck?
the Judges Not Advice. Folks, this episode might be an all-timer. I know I say that a lot frequently about a lot of episodes.
Okay.
But that's because I think they're all all-timers.
That's a good mentality to have.
Because a lot of people called in at 850-JUDGES. Yeah, we got it.
Don't call 800 judges. That's
No,
a sex line.
Unless you want a sex line and you're prepared to pay for one. Folks, keep on sending the voicemails. Don't do it while you're in your car. Or don't do it while you're driving. And if you do it while you're in your car, don't use your car's fucking hands-free bullshit. Use the fucking phone. Pick up the phone. Goes two ways.
You're so demanding.
There's sometimes we get good stories and the quality is so dog shit, I cannot in good faith subject our listeners to them. That hasn't happened yet, but I'm sure it will, and it's going to make me real sad.
It can make me really sad.
We're going to start out with what is there to say about it? I mean, it's a 4-parter.
Whoa.
And I kept it in 4 parts instead of splicing them together because I need you on the couch. I need the couch and the listeners to really get the full effect of how I first heard this multi-part call.
Okay.
And we'll pause and talk in between the parts as needed, okay?
Okay.
Perfect.
So this is our first thing, and this person is talking about people being mean to her mom.
Oh.
Ow.
Hi, Judges. I don't want you to use my name, so I guess I just won't say it. Okay, here's my situation. Actually, I have 2 things. Yeah, 2 things. Okay, and they both involve my mother, who I love. So, backstory. My mom is such a sweet lady, such a sweet angel. And for some reason, she has been like, I want to say like bullied like most of her life. Like as a child, for sure, 'cause she's always moving around with her family. But even as an adult, like no matter, she's worked in like one company for the majority of her life, but like various departments, blah 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 blah, various locations, and there's always someone that's like a bully to her. And I think she might be a little bit autistic, and she's like really hard of hearing as well. She has hearing aids, but if she takes them out, she cannot hear a thing. So basically, I'm trying to say I think douchebags find her an easy target. Anyways, I've been like obviously so sad and so sick of it my whole life. Like anytime my mom comes home crying from being bullied, which is really you would hope stopped as an adult, I get so filled with rage. And I'm a pretty peaceful person, but when it comes to my mom, I'm so defensive. So she retired. Hooray. Congratulations to her. However, she decided 2 years after retirement, I'm bored. I want like a little whatever job. She gets a seasonal job, like mowing ditches, driving mowers, and like changing highway station garbages and all that stuff. There is a man who's like my age who is bullying her at work, surprise. And I'm an adult now. When I heard all about her like getting bullied before I was like a teenager, couldn't really do too much, blah blah blah. I'm an adult now, and I got current, I got money, I got resources,
Okay.
I got friends I won't mention, and I'm wondering, allegedly, should I do something? Like, do you guys have any like? I'm not saying like bad stuff, but like, do you guys have any advice for like, was kind of like fucking with this guy a little bit, or like?
That's where the first one cuts off.
Fucking show up. Go to your mom. It's go with your mom to work day, and you're about to lay down some fucking business.
What a job. Mowing ditches.
Yeah.
You don't really think about it, but it needs to get done.
It doesn't need to be done.
You know what I mean?
I mean, doesn't have to be done.
Huh. Yeah, so your mom's a piece of shit.
I mean, save the bees and whatnot, you know?
Yeah. Okay, so that was the first part. So let's listen. It cuts off abruptly. Here's the second part.
Hello, it's me again. With the mom. Yeah, okay, anyway, sorry. I found like unhinged or toxic asking to like how to fuck with a person But it's just my mom, so you got to protect your mom. And I feel like Erica is right there. Like if someone was fucking with Erica's mom, she'd be like, oh, this is Brown to
We're pulling
go
up.
cray cray.
Yeah.
I'm allowed. Same with like a child in your life. Anyways, give me advice. I'm like, I don't want to necessarily do anything illegal, but I'm not like opposed to it. Okay, anyways.
Brandish a firearm.
What you think.
Okay, so let's go through right now. What are some things you would suggest for our caller to do to get even with this guy?
Slash 3 of his tires.
Yo, why not 4?
Because if you do 4, then insurance will cover it.
I feel like 3
Is that
enough.
for real?
I feel
That's
like
what I
3 is
heard.
enough for
That's,
insurance to be
that's
like,
evil as hell. Did you hear that in like a novel? Who told you this?
I've also heard this. I feel like this is like a folklore thing.
What the hell?
It's an urban legend at this
Why
point.
wouldn't you just slash your own 4th tire at that point?
True.
I would slash 3 tires and label them 1, 2, and 4. That way they're always looking for the 3rd one.
I think you give... I've been hit with this once in high school, and I did absolutely lose my shit. Get catfish bait and stick it on the inside of their door handle.
Ugh. You got by that?
Yeah, and I almost fought the kid.
Because that shit stinks.
This guy was my friend that did it to me, and I was like because I just finished working like 8 hours. It's the summer, and it's just like baked into my fucking car. And I put my hand in it, and then I hear him like like behind a car, and I'm like, I go over to him, I'm like, did you fucking do this? And he's like, yeah. I was like, I grabbed him, and I was about to fight him. We didn't fight, but we didn't hang out much after that.
Sorry, man. I thought it'd be a funny bit.
Yeah, it wasn't.
Because catfish bait stinks.
It does stink.
Yeah, it's pretty
chicken
awful.
gizzards.
I mean, I think you can pour shit down the front of their, like, the little area in the front of their windshield. I think you can pour smelly shit down that, and it gets sucked into the filters, and when they turn on their AC.
Why are you two so evil?
What are your suggestions here, Joshua?
I don't have any. I wouldn't do anything. I would talk to a supervisor, perhaps.
cut their brakes?
I would talk to a supervisor because normally you
Brandish
would
a
want to get
firearm.
fired, but this is like her extra special time job. Like,
Yeah.
if she gets let go, she'll just go find another part-time job.
That's
know
what
how-
I'm saying.
you
You
know
go
how
to
hard it
it's
is?
go to work with your mom day.
Yeah, like the job market isn't fucked right now, boys.
It's go to work with your mom day, and
Knock if you buck, you know?
then have this kid fucking pull up.
Because he's like, I mean, our caller didn't tell us how old they were. Sounds pretty young, in their early 20s, just the way you're describing things. Well, what kind of a sad fucking 20-year-old's making fun of an old lady to her face?
Yeah,
Pieces of
the
shit.
kid needs to know what's up. So go to work with your mother and say, "Is this a boy that you've been telling me about?" And spit in his face.
Point at him.
Whoa. Point at him for
Definitely
sure.
point at him.
I know what you've been doing.
For sure, point at him. I don't know. Spitting seems too
Ooh,
far.
you could catfish him.
That feels like too many steps.
Here's part 3.
Okay, me one more time with the mom. Just
the
contest. Because who knows? Maybe it'll help. I'm hot. I'm pretty hot. I got a banging bod and a pretty cute face. So if your answer is catfishing or some type of, seduction, that's a possibility.
Oh,
I
I
know
can
my partner's
seduce.
on board because I've ran this through with him. So. Anyway, that's it. I'm hot. Okay, bye. You're all hot. Everything's hot. Bye.
I love that.
You might not have heard it because Eric Christian spoke, but she said, my partner's on board with it. I've talked to him about it.
Oh, that's wonderful.
I lost my shit when part 3 was just out of the blue. By the way, I'm hot. I don't know if that's
I'm hot as
important.
fuck.
I have a sexy little ass.
Should
Big old
catfish
fucking
this
rack.
Fucking nerd.
Yeah, I love that. That's awesome.
It's so funny. I do not trust I don't trust you that you're hot because you said we're all hot. And I'm not saying who, but I don't think one of us 3 is hot.
I have the same thought.
I have the same thought that Christian probably thinks one of us 3 is not hot.
Yeah.
And I would harbor a guess, Erica.
You have the same thought.
I only think
You think
one
2 of us are not hot.
Whoa. That's mean. It's just you. You just think just you're hot.
Yeah,
Boys aren't cute. Boys can't be hot.
boys are gross.
I love that you eventually got to catfishing.
Yeah.
I don't think that would have ever crossed my mind.
No.
ever.
To me, it's like, first off, I can barely text. I can barely keep
Let's
a
get
conversation
Christian
going.
on the circle.
You did get to catfish bait,
Yeah,
which
you know
is
what? I was
pretty fucking close.
Were you pretty antsy when I said catfish?
I thought you jumped the freaking shark button.
That's pretty funny.
So you got catfish bait, you got catfish, and I say talk to the manager.
Yeah.
Yeah. I still think you should go to work with her and beat him up.
I
but-
think brandish a firearm still. I
I
guess.
don't think we can legally. Oh, again, this is legally not advice, so we can legally
exactly.
say brandish a
And well,
firearm.
she said she doesn't care if it's a little illegal.
Brandishing a firearm is entirely
A
illegal.
little illegal. What state? It's probably just a little illegal.
I don't think you can legally brandish a firearm in any state, man. I don't think brandishing falls under open
All
carry.
I'm saying is just go there, observe a single stupid thing that he does, and then fuck with him. Dish it right back out.
I think you are in a very good position considering this is like an optional job for your mom. If this is like a job where like your mom needs it, your options are limited. Because
Yeah.
you do not want your mom to get fired at your expense or because of your retaliation. But because this is just a little side gig for your mom, post-retirement, we're so wide open. I wouldn't
Honestly,
do anything illegal, but
maybe do get your mom fired because I fear that mowing ditches is probably kind of a dangerous job. I'm not gonna lie, that probably is more dangerous than being a police officer.
yeah, I could see that being on just the side of an interstate
Yeah.
a lot. I guess in my mind, the ditches are all on the side of an interstate. Where else are there ditches in the world?
All over the
Highways.
place.
Really?
Well, you're responsible for the ditches everywhere else. Highway and the interstate, there's gonna be a job for it.
Well,
don't
not,
think
not
the
like in
city-
the country.
You don't think the city covers theirs?
Do farmers got to take care of their own ditches in the country?
Yes. That's why they don't.
That's why they're horribly overgrown.
No, it's because they care about the bees.
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah. So, if you remember, though, she said she's got 2 questions. That was the first question. What do I do to fuck with this guy?
Okay.
And
And that
Question
took 3
2.
parts.
Question 2. I catfish and my money over my head.
He wants to meet up. What do I do?
Reminder, the mom currently has a job where she drives a lot, either a mower or to empty things.
Okay.
Okay. Oh my God. I'm so sorry. Fourth voicemail. Annoying. I know. Okay. I said that I had 2 things for you, and then I only said the one. I'm so sorry. This one will be quick. Also involving my mom, but not in like a defensive way this time. Okay. So I told you my mom's retired. Love her to death. She is like literally the worst driver I know. Awful. Terrible driver. Such a short temper for some reason. And there's like she picked everything in her life and put it on to the other drivers. And I've told her this many times. Another thing is she loves kids. Like she has 1 grandson and is absolutely obsessed with them. Love kids, love them. She said to me the other day, listener, I think I might want to be a bus driver. I just don't know what to do. I don't know how to say, like, Mom, I understand that you're the worst driver ever. Especially as, I said in the past, she's been bullied her whole life. So she's a little sensitive, like, rightfully so. So just some advice on how to say, Mom, for the children, do not,
Please don't.
do not drive a bus. Okay, that's it. Let me know. Bye.
Unfortunately, listener, I think you gotta bully your mom into not driving that bus.
Hold up.
Yeah.
I think you've discovered why she gets bullied. She gets in over her head too much.
Come up with something else that she
Uber
could
driver.
do.
Hold on, guys. There are bus drivers for old people. There's bus drivers for special needs people. There's options out there.
Yeah, but specifically, she wants to work with children.
And also, she's a bad driver.
So we don't want her to drive anything.
Let her drive the old
But
people.
we want her to work
She's
with
not
kids.
driving anywhere than the old people. I
No.
don't think she can handle being with the kids because guess what? You're getting bullied.
You're getting bullied around
Bus
kids.
drivers are getting bullied.
What-
There's a reason bus drivers.
I
There's
was
so many stories
thinking-
of bus drivers tweaking out.
I think they're the number 1 suicide rate. Number
bus
2 is
drivers.
doctor. Number 1 is bus driver.
That sounds right. I'm not gonna fact check.
I
you.
was thinking
That
like
feels right.
young kids.
I thought so, too.
Like kindergarten, 1st grade.
Yeah.
Mhm.
So maybe become a para for like a kindergarten class.
A pair of what?
Paraprofessional.
These nuts.
What's a paraprofessional?
Like a teacher's assistant, kind of.
You're just there to help with the teacher to take care of the little tykes.
Yeah, you can help pass out. Actually, I'm not even going to talk. I just know that they assist in classrooms and sometimes I don't know.
And maybe find one that's close enough to her home where she can walk her bike to work.
Sure.
Maybe we keep her off the road.
Yeah.
Maybe that's a good idea.
Could you give her a ride actually?
Yeah. I just love that she currently has a job where she's driving next to an interstate, presumably, with a death machine that has spinning metal blades on it.
Uh-huh.
And you're like, but Mom, this driving one's too far.
Yeah.
I think we figured out why the mom gets made fun of a lot. Not to be a victim blamer, but it's like, she's high temper, hard of
Easy to
hearing.
razz.
Short temper.
Easy to
I'm
razz.
sorry. Easy. You're giving the reactions.
Yeah.
You're giving the reactions that people seek. You gotta not have that temper.
There is, and I don't know how to even describe it. There is an aura about certain people where they are the pick-on-y. I don't know what you'd call it. The one to be picked on.
Oh, I see what you're saying.
Yeah, the victim. The victim. The people who get picked on. The victim.
Unfortunately, there are people that just they drag it on. It's like I don't even know what energy you're putting on in the universe, but it's like it's happening.
Dweeb energy.
Dweeb energy.
Yeah. You exude it.
Yeah, and it's like it truly is. I don't know how you fix it. I don't even know if it's possible to be fixed. But people put that out in the universe, and it attracts
Pickers
bullies.
find them.
Yeah.
There's a whole TV show about them.
Yep.
American Pickers. Now, I'm not a bully, so I wouldn't bully someone. However, there are times when I see people and it's like, boy, you are a fucking dweeb.
Yeah.
And I'm going to big dog you. I'm not going to bully you.
Yeah.
I'll big dog you. You know what I mean?
That's really
If I know
benevolent of
someone's
you.
not going to say shit if I cut in front of them, I might do it.
Really?
Wow.
No, I would never. Of course I wouldn't. Are you kidding me? Are you joking? I would never do that.
That's why you answered my question a few weeks ago. Like, I wouldn't be upset about getting cut in because it's like, because I'm the one doing the cutting.
I'm the one doing it.
I wouldn't even care
Sometimes
because
you're
I
the
already cut
cutter.
into the spot.
Yeah,
Can't hate the game.
I do fear we found unfortunately I had an old friend / coworker who had a lot of problems with in the professional sphere because a lot of the men in positions above her would trivialize or whatever. And I always try telling her, it's like, I just don't know what to say other than you just can't react to it because that's what they like out of it, unfortunately. You know what I mean?
It is weird. It's like,
That's what they want. They want the reaction. If you just go, I mean, I think that's why the defense of oh, I don't get the joke. Can you explain it to me? Works so well in those
Yep.
situations because it is you're not giving them the reaction, and then now of course you're putting the egg on their face of why was it funny that you said that my husband's probably really happy at home? You know what I mean?
yeah.
Shit like that. How come you said that? Why did you think it was funny when you said that? I bet you pussy at your house is steak rare. Explain that joke to me. You know what I'm saying?
I mean, did you just come up with that on the spot?
No, I heard it the other
Fuck,
day.
that's pretty good.
Yeah. It's pretty fucking good.
I mean, I feel like I got if that got dropped on me.
You want to hear the joke my mom said to me today?
Yeah.
She said, "Call me darn, 'cause I be tootin'."
Call me darn because I be tootin', eh?
Mm-hmm.
Was she farting at the time?
No, she read it off, I'm assuming Facebook. But she just out of nowhere looked up at me and said, "Call me darn, 'cause I be tootin'."
I did get Olson today with, wait, what's that? And then I farted.
No way.
And he thought it was awesome. Then he started calling me a chicken butt because I think, because I said, what's that? And, or
What's up, chicken butt?
Guess what?
guess what, chicken butt? But I was like, what's that? And yeah, I farted and I don't know. He started calling me chicken butt. And I was like, hey, I'm raising a prodigy right now. I was so proud of him. He thinks farts are funny at it too.
That's when you should. That's not
When he
impressive.
should.
Yeah.
your whole life.
That's-
I'm just
you-
instilling it early.
It'd be stranger if you're like, yeah, he's really into Carlin. You know what I mean? Like his humor should be mainly body
He's got the 5
focused.
swear words down.
Yeah, he just found out about Mitch Hedberg. He's pretty upset that he passed away. This next one, hey, Olson would like this one. That's all I'll say about it.
Hi, Judges. My name is Travis. My pronouns are he, him. And today I would like to ask the question of, am I in the wrong? I recently went to the Dells, this is actually yesterday, with my sister, her boyfriend, and my girlfriend to celebrate my high school graduation and her birthday. And about 3 or 4 years ago, when I was either 15 or 16, and my sister was 17 or 18, we were swimming in our pool, and she talked to me and said, Travis, I need to pee. And I went, okay, go piss in the pool, it's okay. And then she goes, no, Travis, no, come here. So then she proceeded to swim over to me, lash her legs around me, and then she pissed on me. This was terrible. This was terrifying. So as anyone would do, I just got mad at her. And this sat with me for years. So now, fast forward to yesterday, I decided to enact my revenge. We were at the wilderness in the Wisconsin Dells, and we were at the wave pool. And I said, come here. And she goes, why? Then I go, come here. So I swim up over to her, and I latch my legs around her, and I go, remember that one time 3 or 4 years ago that you did this? And as soon as the realization hit her, I peed. So I'm asking, judges, was I in the wrong for pissing on my sister 3 years later? Thank you.
I got conflicting thoughts here.
A P for a P makes the whole world blind, but brother, we don't need to see. I think this is fair fucking game.
I disagree.
I think it's fair game. I think it's fucked up you did it in a public pool.
That's where yes.
Oh, come on. Seriously?
I'm just
Yeah.
saying.
That's where we're drawing the
Yeah.
You put 1% more piss in the 98% piss pool, and that's where we're drawing the fucking line?
Yeah.
I'm just saying, especially the wave pool where the piss is getting spread around.
I can't swim around in the pool. What do you mean?
And
If anything, it's getting out faster.
ooh, that's, you know what? You're
Sorry,
getting me back on
Molly.
your side. You're getting me back on your side. I think what you did is hilarious and should have been done.
It's a necessary evil in the world, we'll say.
I cannot believe she did that to you in the first place.
That's an insane line to cross.
Insane.
I was gonna say it really is her dropping like the nuke first, and it's like I'm gonna retaliate.
He did retaliatory actions, absolutely. And he
But
only
also-
struck military bases.
Thank you.
The fact that you waited like such a long time.
Well, sometimes you don't get the chance.
Yeah, how often are you in this pool with your sister?
I just feel like I would have come up with something more.
Piss on them outside of the
I would have
Correct.
pissed on that little spot between the hood of the car, and then every time they turned on their air, it would smell like piss.
Yeah.
I think Travis, you got it in at the right age too.
Yeah.
Any older?
You know what? Yep.
But you're 18, you just graduated high school.
Yeah. If she
Any
brings
older
this
and
up-
it's fucking weird.
Yep. She's gonna bring this up in like 6 years and be like, I was 18, I was still a kid. Give me a fucking break.
Well, now she's like 22.
Yeah.
Yeah. Hey, you peep what you fucking sow.
I mean, did we kind of get what her reaction was? Did she hate it? Like, did she think it was a little funny?
I hope she hated
Well, I
it.
mean,
That'd be really unfortunate if she
I think
had
she just goes
other feelings.
impressive. like she's
No.
almost like nice. I've trained you well, and she like bows at him. Like,
No.
just as I have done to you, you have done to me.
the golden rule.
The teacher has become the master now, or the student, whatever.
I guess I just mean like, did she stay mad, or was this like, oh, what the fuck? Like, you're gonna be mad when it's happening because it's like, oh, you're pissing on me, you're pissing on me.
Yeah, you're gonna be upset.
But like, I mean, is she like, okay, you did get me pretty good back there.
And when you're reviewing tape after the vacation, you're like, all right, I'll dap you up for that. You know what I mean? Like, yeah, give you a couple
No.
knucks.
No.
No?
I can't wait till we're in a wave pool together and I can frickin' piss right in front of you so the wave knocks it into you.
How hilarious would it be if I did this to you, Erica, the next time we were in a pool together?
I will drown you
Erica would be upset about it. I would be like, what the fuck?
I would
You wouldn't stop
drown
me.
you.
I wouldn't stop you now.
I think if you came up and latched your legs around me in a pool, I think I
that's-
would drown you just on principle.
I think that's the part I don't like is the latching on.
What if I sort of zhuzh it up and say we're playing chicken, but I'm on top? And I sort of piss down your neck.
Piss on him like right as you like breach the water. It's like, we're in a pool. It's fine to pee in the pool.
I will drown you.
That's fair, I think. But
Yeah.
is it funny?
No.
You laugh pretty hard right now thinking about it.
The latching on part does.
got me.
I think that is what would piss me off the most. If you just got up close to me and you piss, and I'm like, did you just piss by me? I would think it's pretty funny. If
I
you're in
would
my
not.
general vicinity.
I mean, I've pissed and then people have come up to me in a pool.
Do they acknowledge it at all?
I don't remember anybody calling me out
Called
for it.
pisser.
But it's been years. Like
My piss comes out steaming, so it kind of boils underneath the water. What? I run hot.
Can we move on, please?
yeah, this next one is from Maureen with the fucking cancer.
Hey, Dougies. This is Maureen. You can use my name because I'm saying it. My pronouns are she and her. And I'm calling to tell you about the silliest reason that I ever considered doing DNA testing and finding my half-siblings who probably exist out there, at least one of them does. So for some background information, I am 21. Like, I turned 21 in March. And the day that I turned 21, I found out that I have a really bad cancer gene. That means that I have a 110% chance of getting colon cancer. There's other cancers too that come with it, but colon cancer is the one that's like going to kill you. Like, it's coming for you by the time you turn 35. Like, there's a 110% chance. And it's not an if, it's a when with this one. Super fun, super cool thing to find out on your birthday. Anyways, my biological father is the person who gave me this gene. And we know this because we knew that he had colon cancer, and we knew that he had a genetic predisposition to colon cancer. We didn't know that either my brother or I had it, and no one had ever explained to us how heritable it was until we talked to my doc, because funny reason, incidental finding that caused this, I have freckles on the back of my eyes. I have freckles on the back of my eyes, and my optometrist was like, oh, sometimes that means you have this disorder that means that your colon just turns into a bunch of tumors. I was like, well, that's not cool, doc. You want to give me check? She was like, no, it's probably fine. I did not take it's probably fine as an answer.
Good.
And so my mom and I were like, okay, you gonna get me tested? And then we went through health history information that my mom had years ago saved from my biological father, and found out that he knew he had this genetic disorder. Granted, maybe he didn't listen to the fucking doctor because he was stupid, but he knew it. They told him, and chose to have 2 children anyways. It's a 50% chance of heritability. So there's a decent chance that both of us have it. He also, while married to my mom, he's a dirtbag, okay? We hate him. They were married when my mom was 19 and he was 27. It cut me off, but this is Maureen with the fucking cancer. That's my new tagline. But he cheated on my mom at least once. Like, it resulted in at least one half sibling, because my mom unknowingly at the time gave baby mama my brother's old baby clothes. He told her, my dad told her, I have this work friend who needs baby supplies and she can't afford them. I need you to, like, go over to her house and help her out. And my mom is so sweet. She's a lovely woman. And she said, oh, of course I'll do that. Like, obviously I'll do that. And she put together a laundry basket, even though she was super poor. she put together a laundry basket of stuff, and she brought it over to this lady's house. And when my dad drops her off, he hugs this lady, kisses her on the cheek, and is like, "See you later, babe." So that's fine. My mom does not and did not have contact information for that lady because, A, she didn't want to think about it. She was at that point in time 20. You know, she was like, this is just something I'm going to forget about, okay? This is terrible, and I'm going to forget it happened. But also, my bio dad was, like, super abusive, and so I'm pretty sure she was like, let's not ask questions. Let's not do that. Let's just move on. But now, I'm 21, and bio dad had stage 4 cancer by 22. And I know I have half siblings out there who theoretically have literally no idea that they are a ticking time bomb for colon cancer. And so I get to go DNA test myself to tell people that they need to get their butt checked and maybe removed, I guess. And I just wanted to say, Erica, because I know you love family stories. What would you be texting these people? Would you be texting them like, hey, this is my thought. Hey, I have a mutation to the APC gene that's from our stupid idiot dad. You need to get your butthole looked in. Or would you say something else? Because I'm not really looking for siblings necessarily. I have one, and he sucks. But they do need to know they might be dying right now. I'm laughing because this is an insane situation. But yeah, just let me know what you'd be saying. Also, love you. You guys are great.
Holy shit.
Well, yeah, I think I would say, hey, turns out we're siblings, and our piece of shit dad probably didn't tell you because he didn't tell me. We have this gene. Go get your butthole looked at because we might all die of colon cancer.
Are you fucking Muppet? Your hand movements are just really funny. It's familial adenomatous polyposis. FAP. Really bad. Really bad. And hey, it says it right on there in the Cleveland Clinic. And it says, what literally like 100% chance you're going to get colon cancer by the time you're like 40.
That's crazy.
Insane that this exists.
Yeah.
It doesn't seem like one that should have like
self-selected.
Yeah.
You would think.
This feels like evolution's.
Yeah, but I mean, if this guy had stage 4 cancer at 22 and already had 2 kids.
Yeah.
You know, some people have kids young.
Yeah.
Erica's mom.
Oh, I was like, bro, I was 27. What do you mean?
Erica's a result of that.
Yeah.
So, you know, it just happens. But I mean, crazy.
Lucky for me, my dad did genetic testing on his cancer, and it's not heritable.
Yeah, it's passed down by the bottle.
Correct.
Yeah, it's an alcoholism joke, folks.
Yep.
You can laugh at that one, liberals.
Which alcoholism is genetic.
Sure.
But I don't have that issue, so.
Yeah, you've never struck me in general or as a person who has a substance abuse issue.
Correct.
Yeah. Sorry, listener. That sucks. I mean, it's not similar entirely. I dated somebody who was adopted, and she used DNA testing and found to have siblings through that. So it's definitely a thing that works or can work.
Yeah.
Because whatever. I mean, don't use what's the one? Is it
23andMe?
23andMe that just got like ousted, bought out, and like all your data is like for sale. Don't use that one.
My mom got us DNA kits for Christmas, I think last year.
Yeah.
Or the year before. I can't remember. No, it was last year because I was like, I'm not going to do this until after Dad dies.
Okay.
I don't want to find any surprise siblings.
Yeah. Did you do it yet? Yeah, I know your ass ain't doing it.
I was going to say, do I have to do it? I don't really want to do it.
Oh, you don't have to do it.
I'm not spitting in no tube for nobody.
By got us, I meant got me and my sister.
Okay, cool. Because I was like, if you think I don't want fucking Venmo to have my bank account, I really don't want a company to have my DNA.
Yeah. Not yet, at least. Yeah, I don't know how you craft that message, though. It's I mean, it's just got to be like, you know, I have the same dad as you. There's a 50% chance that you have a colon cancer. You got to break it. You can't dance around the subject.
Correct.
Yeah.
You have to be like, this is serious. And like maybe send them a link to like the Cleveland Clinic and just say like,
Yeah.
you know, like a website they can read to be like,
I mean,
once you get to the 100% chance for colon cancer, that might click in them to be like,
because even
that's
if
a big number. I don't like seeing 100.
It honestly doesn't have to be that weird if it's like, because it's not like you're doing the DNA test to find out if you have like siblings. It's for DNA. It's like, it's to check if you have, you know, these genetic mutations.
No, she's doing the test to find if she has siblings.
Oh, well, you can just say it was to see if you have this genetic mutation. You don't have to.
Oh,
I feel like it gives you an easy enough end to not be like,
yeah.
hey, I found out I had this. I had DNA testing done, found you.
You're very
Check into
nice,
it.
though, Maureen, for even considering doing that. Because,
Yeah, honestly.
yeah.
You're kind of saving a life if you.
you're cleaning up a lot of shit that. What the hell? Aurora,
Hey, your nip's been out the whole time.
Aurora warned me of a nip slip. And I said, they aren't going to
You
slip.
should put the pasties on.
I don't think the camera would have cut. We'll have a blur the size of my entire body if it was out.
Same size as areola. Just your whole body is an areola.
Not funny.
My bad.
You're such a nice person, though. I mean, you're cleaning up a lot of mess that your unfortunately dog shit of a father made for you. Kind of crazy though, because didn't he say? Because our listener said that they got married when her mom was 19 and he was like 27, which means he had stage 4 cancer for years before they got married.
Yeah. Huh.
Unless he got his colon removed, he had a colostomy bag or something, and then he just died of something else potentially. We don't even know. Is he dead? We don't even know if he's dead. He could still be kicking it somewhere.
True.
Yeah, I don't know.
I don't know if we ever. I mean, we have to assume he died of colon cancer.
Have to assume.
He doesn't seem like the kind of guy who would have taken it seriously. Yeah, that's scary. It's 1 in 8,000 people. So out of
That's
every
not even that crazy.
8,000 people that you know, one of them's got this. It is one of those things where it's like, it says it's extremely rare, estimated to affect about 1 in 8,000 people. It's like, that's not that many. I mean,
Yeah, that's not that many.
what's 330 million people in the U.S.? 330 divided by 8,000 means there's 41,000 people in the United States who get it.
That's pretty crazy.
That's a lot of people. That's a large town, I guess, not a city. Okay, and real quick, we'll end up here with a little bit loose. This is sort of a return to episode
4?
5 of our show.
Of the main show?
Episode 4 of the Not Advice show.
Oh.
Where we had a listener call in and ask how to pass as a man. And Christian and I, we did the praxis. Okay? We gave some advice like, we don't know. We don't really hang out with a lot of dudes.
Yep.
And then we went and did the praxis. We were on a bachelor party featuring 16 men.
There was 16 of you?
Yeah,
16
including
fellas.
Christian and I, 16
Jesus.
dudes.
Okay.
8 of which who we did not know, and 8 of which who we did know, including ourselves, which is kind of like a perfect scientific little...
Truly, what a good control.
Yeah. And the 8 that we did not know were all from a frat.
Mm-hmm.
So we got the frat guys take,
Yep.
which our caller was going into college. So that kind of works perfectly too. I can't remember exactly what we said. I said, though, I do remember saying you're going to have to talk about how much you hate your wife or girlfriend.
Mm-hmm.
You need to talk about sports betting, meat. And I can't remember what the last thing I said was. We're proud to report. Hating your wife is off the menu.
Meta's out.
We did not hear a single time a single person complain about their wife. We heard people complaining about other people's wives.
Yeah.
Like, oh, that his fucking wife is bullshit. But like, we didn't hear anything. I was complaining about you a lot.
Yeah, no, that's fair.
But unfortunately, complaining about the kids was
Kids.
on the menu.
Kids on the menu. It
and
was
not
crazy.
in the like, oh yeah, they're a handful. Like, I fucking hate having kids.
It was
And
crazy.
it was only one person. However,
But
Was it Christian?
no.
no, he was like, yeah, the guy keeps fucking talking about how much he hates kids. I thought we were going to vibe talking about how being a father is the most fulfilling thing in our lives.
It's like, yeah, it's because, I mean, it's a kid we don't really like.
Yeah.
He was friends with a guy we really don't like.
Uh-huh.
And so, yeah, it's like, I haven't talked to him since then. And I was like, I don't like small talk. I was like, you got a couple kids, right? And he's like going into it. And I was like, how's that going? He's like, it fucking sucks. And I was like, I was like, I got a kid and it kind of fucking rocks.
Yeah.
This is crazy.
Some of the funnier moments of just being around dudes to like see that our at least our hypothesis was mainly right. I bought a football. The first night Christian and I showed up, there's 8 guys who we didn't know, 2 guys we did know, and then us 2. I bought a football specifically for this trip, and I was at my car. I threw a football probably, I don't know what, 70, 80 yards out, landed perfectly.
Perfect.
6'4", by the way.
Tight as hell.
And I threw it and it just like landed. They were all up on a patio, landed in the yard next to them. All of their heads turned like seagulls in Finding Nemo. You know the ref, Erica.
Boy.
And someone goes, "Is that a football?" And then like 5 people go down and start tossing a football.
Immediately start tossing around the pigskin.
And I cannot tell you how many times they got complimented for being so, quote, so prepared
Yeah.
for bringing one football.
I mean, here's the thing. You brought up football. You also made a scene by coming in with a lot of chairs.
That's true. I did bring 8 chairs, folding chairs, because the Bachelor was like, someone bring chairs, and I already had them in my car from the previous weekend,
And I grabbed a couple.
which I wasn't aware of, and I just dropped them all on the ground. And I also brought the karaoke machine. Turns out, dudes big fans of karaoke machines.
It takes some warming up.
Takes some warming up, as any group does.
Dudes can be big fans of karaoke.
Okay.
Another really funny thing is we were just vibing out. Christian and I were vibing out with another guy, and this was on the 4th of July. So the Nathan's Frank's hot dog eating contest was going on, and it's just us 3. And I hit the guy with the classic. You got any action on this? And it was the women were eating. It sounded really misogynistic.
Yeah.
The women contestants were going first, and I was like, "You got any action on this?" And he goes, "No, but I got some on the men's." And I was like, "Oh," it kind of like took me back for a second of like, I can't believe you actually are betting on the fucking hot dog eating contest.
Yep.
I was like, whatever. I thought maybe it was a joke. Eventually, all of the guys end up in the garage who were watching it.
They go, wait, Joey Chestnut's on? Everybody comes in.
And one guy goes, "Hey, who wants to bet that Joey Chestnut beats the other guy by 20 hot dogs?" And the guy goes, "Yeah, I'll put down on that. I'll put 10 on that." We're literally live sports betting.
Are we counting that as a sport?
Yeah.
Excuse me?
Competitive eating?
Yeah.
Okay.
It's competitive.
That was it was a genuine question.
So
You got to see Joey Chestnut's intro. It was
awesome.
Game
It was
changer
awesome.
for me. I didn't realize I liked competitive hot dog eating as much as I did.
So we were right. Sports betting, you got to know the baseline.
You gotta know the baseline.
You got to know the baseline. And Christian can attest to this because I big dogged for about, I don't know, 45 minutes.
Yeah.
We were sitting in the living room. Me and a friend of the show, Jake, he's on the Halloween Power Hours, just tossing back and forth the old pigskin, drinking a beer, mother effing beer. Okay.
That sounded very Midwestern of you.
And I don't know, there's probably like 10 guys in the living room. And we were just naming football players and going, "Oh, yeah." And that's just literally like Larry Fitzgerald. We're like, "Oh, yeah."
It really was like, yeah, it started with man released like their top 799 players for this year's game.
Yeah.
And then it just went to being like, who do you think top 10 of this position is? It really just was naming every football player you could think of.
And then going, "Yup."
Yeah, it was crazy. I had to leave this at some point because it was just too much football talk to me.
And as soon as you left, people were like, "Is he cis?" Because every cis guy knows how to do this.
Yeah, it was crazy. Well, so then I go into another room and it's all the frat dudes that aren't talking football, basically. And I just kind of sat on the side, and brother, I had a Jane Goodall experience. Brother, I can't tell you how insane it was watching. Because it was like, I was an outsider, and it's like, they had such a dynamic going that it's like, I would like pop in and ask like a simple question, like, "Can you please elaborate on that?" And then I would sit back and just like watch them. And they're just like, I mean, it's how you feel when you hang out with like a group of people that played high school football and they just talk about the high school football memories. They're just talking about fucking frat day memories. Like, remember when we got fucking Tony to put the cheese up his ass? And it's like, okay, Tony put the cheese up his ass. I'm like, take it.
Wait, did you hear the Oreo ass story?
Yeah, I heard the Oreo.
That was
ass
pretty
story.
crazy.
Brother.
We just heard a full story about a guy he bet the other guys he could fit an Oreo up his ass.
Yeah.
And then somebody else told the story very similar, but he put it in a condom first. And
Yeah,
the guy who put the Oreo up the ass was like, "That's kind of gay." He's like, "You put an Oreo up your ass."
Yeah. And it was like, it's two people that like, it was one of the frat dudes and one of the hometown guys. And the hometown guys told the story first. And the frat dude's like, I kind of have a story like that. Tell the story. And the only difference, it was like, whatever that guy put in his ass, and it wasn't the frat guy, it was the frat guy's friend. The frat guy's friend put the thing in a condom and then put it into his ass, so it was easier to put into his ass. And then the guy from our hometown just goes, "That's really gay." And I was like, I physically had to be like, "You said the same exact story. How is this gay? You were the one that did it. Yours was gayer than his."
I will say that's one we missed because, I mean, maybe it's because we were all like 30-ish.
Yeah.
Gay is still on the menu for just calling people gay. Not even necessarily like in the sexual term, like literally using it like, "Oh, you're lame. Oh, you're gay."
Yeah, it was
like, "Oh, I bet you're not doing that because you're gay."
Yeah.
It was used a lot, and I was like, I mean, I'd much rather, hey, cancel me if you want. I would much rather hear that than like constant R words or F slurs. Not a lot of those going around.
No. Which was surprising. When I heard all the gays, I was expecting
a lot of gays. A lot of gays.
The R word coming out.
So you do unfortunately have to start calling people gay if you want to fit in. Anything else that you can think of? It was a fun time just being around 15 other dudes.
It does not sound like a fun
and
time.
everyone was chill.
Everyone was chill. It worked out kind of well for me because I was kind of an outsider of both groups.
Yeah.
I'm a more recent friend to our hometown group.
Yeah.
So I don't have any of the football memories. I don't really have any even really of the college like memories. I started hanging out with you guys after I got back from college.
Yeah.
So I kind of could just float between both groups and be like, "Oh, okay, this is getting a little boring. I'm going to go see what the other group's doing."
Yeah. Well, and Christian has the stature of just a dude.
Yeah.
Like he has like the manly stature and ambiance about him.
I did get asked what position I played. And I was like, never played.
Yeah.
Just built like it.
My mom wouldn't sign a permission slip.
It's true. She did throw it away.
Another thing. I mean, and this is just what I talk about. Beer. Mother effing beer.
Oh, yeah.
That one of the guys worked for as a beer salesman guy.
Yeah.
I don't want to say the company or whatever, but I just talked to him about beer for probably 6 hours. It was awesome. I brought the fake cigarettes that we have. That did not kill.
No.
So don't bring fake cigarettes if you're trying to blend in. Everyone's like, "Oh, fucking thank God someone brought cigarettes." And I would hand it to them. They go, "What the fuck is this?" And I'm like, "You're not even going to laugh a little bit?"
Yeah.
It's pretty. And they just look at it and be like, "That looks really real." And then they hand it back to me. And it's like, Jesus Christ. Where's your whimsy? No one had whimsy on that trip.
No, there was no whimsy.
There was a noticeable lack of whimsy. Noticeable lack of whimsy. But a lot of good times.
Also, and you missed this part, but put on a little Jackass with the boys and they'll love it.
Oh, yeah. Yep.
We put Jackass on the TV at one point when the groups got split up. And I was with a group where I knew 2 people. And we put on Jackass and we're all howling like hyenas, brother. It was... I didn't even have to have a conversation because we could just put on Jackass. And then we did the classic boy bit of just being like, "Remember this other prank?" And then the prank plays and 2 minutes later. It's like, we're recalling all of our favorite scenes from Jackass by just saying what's coming up next.
There was a moment when we had, you get into it. We had Friday night lights on the TV. We were tossing the football, talking about football, playing Creed.
Yeah.
So if you want to recreate that, that's really good for guys to do. But the funnier part is because dudes love just quoting movies.
Oh, yeah.
There was a point where you and I were in the kitchen, and was it Connor? I think it was Connor, just like staring into his eyes. And it was when Friday Night Lights was on, and Connor's like 100% quoting the movie as it's happening to Christian, but Christian doesn't know he's quoting the movie. So Connor just says like, "Are you ready for tonight?" And Christian's like, "Yeah, man." He's like, "Because tonight will be the last night where you play football." And Christian's like, "All right, man." And then he like notices that Connor's looking at the TV. He's like, "Oh, okay." But
at the same time when me and Josh got separated, I forgot. I called this experience watching TikTok acoustically, where the fellas just took turns putting on their favorite movies and fast forwarding to the best scenes in movies. So we watch 8 Mile by fast forwarding to the rap battles every time. And then we watch one more movie. I don't remember what, but it's like I'm texting Josh like, you have to get me out of here. Please send me your address. It's like 2 a.m. I was like, please send me your address. I need to get out of here.
It was so fucking funny.
It was a little more desperate than that. I was having major FOMO.
Yeah, he was having a lot of FOMO. That's okay. I was having the time of my life. Hey, but yeah, there's our praxis. So if you didn't think that we were dudes enough,
yeah, we put in the work.
We put in the work. You know, posting is not praxis, but going and hanging out with the boys is.
Do a little Jane Goodall. Sit on the sideline. Take notes.
Have a good day, everyone.
Thanks for listening.